Titans looking to build on the momentum of an outstanding weekend on the road. Got their hands full this evening, though. A St. Leo team that comes into the match with a record of 9-1 on the season. They're 4-1 in conference play. Eckerd is 6-3 overall, 2-3 in the conference. But Eckerd over the weekend went down to Southeast Florida and picked up a 4-set win over Nova Southeastern before handling Berry in straight sets. Ready to go as St. Leo has the opening serve. Their starters are Victoria Omorgi, Dallas Jasper, Ashley Quiro, Britt Cederholm, Annabella Arcari, Anna Garrett. Libero is Jen Kruglova. Boatwright on the attack, dug by Kruglova. There's Hoppin for the dig with Eckerd. Boatwright on the attack again, goes for the back row, too far. Or back line, rather, it's too far. First point goes to the visitors of St. Leo. Triton starters are Madison Whiting, Kaylee Boatwright, Stephanie Karlovics, Fernanda Reese, Paula Hoffman, Peyton Meter, and the libero, of course, Caitlin Simpson. Here's Hoffman to the back row attack. Nicely dug on the back row by Cederholm. They go to Boatwright again. Kruglova with the dig. Long rally here on the second point of the first set. Ball goes up and the rafters, bounces around. St. Leo keeps it alive. Now to Whiting on the right side. Her attack blocked off the antenna. Point to Eckerd on the kill from Whiting. Only one other match in action tonight in conference play. Berry is at Nova Southeastern. Ariel Rio into the match and will serve. Rio had 5 of Eckerd's 17 aces. You heard me right, 17 aces on Saturday in a 3-set win over Berry. There's a point for St. Leo on the attack that goes over the Eckerd defense at the net. No one behind on the attack from Ashley Quiro, a freshman from Hialeah, Florida. Good pass off the serve from Rio. Now to Boatwright on the left side. Her attack, nice dig by Kruglova. Cederholm's attack is tipped, sent back the St. Leo way. Quiro from the back row on the attack goes too far. The back line, we're tied at 2 in the first set. Boatwright will serve now. Boatwright also had 5 aces on Saturday, but misses the back line there for the first service error of the match for either team. The Tritons lead the conference in service aces. Service aces per set, that is, with 2.33. They're second in total aces with 70 to Palm Beach Atlantic 77, but the Sailfish have played 8 more sets. There's a set to Hoffman. Hoffman's attack is tipped, but Dallas Jasper can't keep it alive. First kill of the evening for Hoffman. We're tied at 3. An attack from the middle by Omorgi. Apparently it was wide of the far line from here. Looked like it was in to me, but I don't get that call. Eckerd with its first lead of the match. Boatwright there at the dig on the tip by Arcari. Now Hoffman's attack is tipped and dug. Fall forward the net and the point to Eckerd. Eckerd moves ahead 5-3. Tritons dropped their first 3 conference matches of the season, lost here to Palm Beach Atlantic in straight sets. Then after winning the first 2 from Rollins on the following Saturday, the 23rd of September, dropped 3 in a row for a 5-set loss. There's a block by Hoffman and Meter as they turn away the tack. the attack from O'Morgan. So an early 6-3 lead for the Tritons. Then Eckerd last week on Tuesday went to Florida Southern and lost in straight sets before, of course, picking up the wins over the weekend at Nova and at Barry. Here's Cedarholm on the attack, and a block this time by Reese, and once again Meter. So back-to-back blocks for the Tritons. Peyton Meter, the freshman from Waverly, Kansas, in on both of them. And Eckerd holds a 7-3 lead in the early going. Karlovics will serve. From the bottom of your screen. Goes to the back line, carries too far, sails over the Sunshine State Conference logo in the basketball lane. That'll get a side out for St. Leo. And brings in Reggie Van de Vender to serve. Way back at the basketball baseline. Here's Boatwright from the back row. Grazes off the top of the net. Dug by St. Leo. Now Cedarholm hits it into the block of Reese and Meter. So the third block of the set already for Eckerd. Meter's been there for all three. As Madison Whiting comes back into the match, replacing Ario. Fernando Reese will head to the service line. The Triton defense at the net strong in the early going. Free ball sent over. Now Reese with the set, goes behind her on the right side to Whiting, who tries to go down the near sideline, but misses wide. Ashley Quero back into the match as Britt Cedarholm heads to the service line. Senior from Ogden, Utah. Set this time to Hoffman on the right side. Cedarholm with the dig after the tip on the attack. Now Hoffman over to the left side, tries a roll shot across the top of the net. But Eckerd gets the point on a line violation. Hoffman will serve. Eckerd with a 9-5 lead after the blocking error. Here's a nice dig by Hoffman on the attack from Akari. Good dig by St. Leo. And Whiting tries to tip it over the block attempt, doesn't get it up high enough, hits it into the net. Kruglova will serve. Senior from Moscow, Russia. Transferred to St. Leo from St. Petersburg College. Good pass by Simpson, now set into the middle to Meter, and the freshman Meter puts it away. Peyton Meter has moved into a starting role with Eckerd after the season-ending unfortunate injury to Sarah Johnshoy. And Peyton playing with a lot more confidence than she was early in the season. Already 3 blocks and a kill. Simpson on the serve. We're on the attack, hits it into the block, ball kept alive. Nope, not kept alive, it'll be a block for Reese and Karlovics. The lead now 5 for Eckerd. Simpson again to serve from the left side. Ball dives right in front of Kruglova. Now Queer on the attack, blocks back, kept alive. Cedarholm from the back row. Now Hoffman from the back, hits it into the net. And a service error by Anna Garrett as the ball, or knuckleball serve, floats too far on the back line. Rio back in, she'll serve here with Eckerd holding a 5-point lead. Rio It'll be coming from the left side, down below us. Goes down the near line. Cedarholm from the back, dug by Simpson. Now to Boatright on the left side on the attack. And it'll be an error. She tried to go cross court on the short side, but missed the far line, or missed the line. The lead still at 4 for the Tritons. With Nina Vadavaz in the match, she'll serve. Tosses it up high and misses the back line. Another service error for St. Leo. Lead back to 5 for the Tritons. St. Leo 9-1 on the season, 4-1 in conference play. Their only loss came to number 4 Palm Beach Atlantic. That was in straight sets. Great effort by Boatright on the back row to get the dig on the attack from Cedarholm. Now an opportunity for the Tritons, and Reese puts it away with a nicely placed dump right into the center of the Lion defense. Other than the loss to PBA, St. Leo has not really been challenged in conference play. They will call a timeout here, down 6 early, about midway now through the first set. They beat Rollins in 4 sets, swept Tampa, swept Nova Southeastern to beat Barry in 4 sets. They actually were down there last weekend, and Barry and Nova played opposite of Eckerd and beat Barry on Friday 3-1 and swept Nova on Saturday. Beyond that, in non-conference play, they opened their season at the Nova Southeastern Shark Invitational, September 1st and 2nd. Had 3 straight sets wins and capped the weekend with a 3-1 win over Minnesota Duluth, who was ranked number 7 in the country at the time. Then lost a series of matches, of course, as most people did, as a result of Hurricane Irma, as their volleyball invitational that weekend was canceled. Traveled to Flagler on September 19th and won that one 3-0. Eckerd goes to Flagler this weekend in a match that was added to the schedule because of the matches lost due to Hurricane Irma. Neither team hitting terribly efficiently now. Eckerd's hitting percentage is right at 0. St. Leo's is at -250 out of the timeout. Boatright will serve. Nice dig by Simpson, laying out on the tip. Hoffman's attack is dug. And a kill for Victoria Omorgi. Hoffman and Karlovics were there for the block, but it went on the wrong side of the line. Karlovic slides behind the setter Reese and puts away an emphatic kill to push the lead back to 6. Nicely done by the senior out of Gurnee, Illinois. Now Meter comes back in. So the Tritons with an attacking lineup on the floor right now. Karlovics comes from the middle. Garrett with the set to Cedarholm, and Cedarholm comes away with the kill as it went off the block of Eckerd, then fell right in between the 2 Triton blockers. Simpson back on now as Van de Vender heads to the service line. Van de Vender from way back, Boatright on the reception. Set to Meter on the slide, and Meter puts it away, just like Karlovics did 2 points ago. Lead is back to 6 for Eckerd as Whiting comes back onto the floor for Rio. Reese will serve here. Eckerd leads by 6 in the first set. Line drive serve, almost got an ace off of it. Free ball sent over. Quick set into the middle to meet her. Her attack is tipped and dug. Now set into the middle, dug by Reese. Here's Boatwright from the back. Dig goes right over, so a free ball opportunity for the Tritons. Set to Hoffman, and Hoffman gets the kill as the block attempt from Garrett deflects off the antenna. Triton lead now up to 6. Here's Reese again to serve. Kruglova with a nice reception, pass into the middle. And a kill on the slide by Arcari. Eckerd still leads by 6 though, 17-11, make it 18-11 on the third service error of the set for St. Leo. Now Hoffman will serve. Krylova sets it behind her. Simpson there on the dig from the attack from Cuero. Now Whiting on the attack. Dump attempted. Reese with the dig. Here's Boatwright from the left side. Nice dig by Kruglova. Kruglova goes back over. Now Simpson sends it over. Into the middle, and the kill put away by Arcari. Nice rally by both sides there. Good defense played by both teams. Fabiola Rosado will come out. Dallas Jasper returns to the floor for St. Leo. This is Kruglova, Jenya Kruglova to serve. I think I said, called her Jenny earlier. I missed the A at the end of her first name. Here's the set to Boatwright. Boatwright off the block attempt of Garrett. And falls to the hardwood for another Eckerd kill. Lead back to 7 for the Tritons, and St. Leo calls its second and final timeout of the first set. Good start to the night for Eckerd. A win here would help the Tritons climb back up into the standings. Right now looking at the standings coming into tonight, Palm Beach Atlantic firmly in control of the conference with a 7-0 SSC mark. They're 12-0 overall. St. Leo, Florida Southern tied for second at 4-1. Rollins currently sits in fourth at 3-4, and Eckerd right now in a three-way tie for fifth with Lynn and Nova Southeastern with records of 2-3. Lynn comes here on Thursday night before Eckerd has the weekend off in conference play. They do go on the road to face Flagler in non-conference and non-regional action. Embry-Riddle, Florida Tech, both sit a half game behind Eckerd, Lynn, and Nova with 2-4. Berry's 1-3, and what's been the surprise of the season thus far, Tampa 3-10 overall, 1-4 in conference. It's rare to see the Spartans on that side of the conference standings. And it certainly would not be surprising to see them quickly figure it out and climb back up. Tritons lead this first set by 7 and have the serve with Simpson at the service line out of the second timeout of the set for St. Leo. Simpson from the left side. Cedarholm from the middle slips it through the block attempt of Karlovics and Whiting. That's Cedarholm's second kill of the set. Garrett will serve. Set to Boatwright, and Boatwright finds the gap in the defense. The defense in the back shifted over to the far corner. Boatwright saw it and hit it right through the block. Lead back to 7 for Eckerd. Kill number 2 for Boatwright as Rio heads to the service line. Tritons looking good in the early going. Rio serves it to the near side. Garrett with the set. to Quero, and Eckerd gets another point off of another block. This one from Reese and Karlovics. Fourth block of the set for the Tritons. Lead now to 8. Vadovaz comes back in for St. Leo. Azariel will serve. Floats it short. Kruglova with the pass. And another error on the attack for St. Leo as Vadovaz tried to go across the net. Landed the front of the Eckerd defense, but missed the line. Pass goes off the rafters, comes back St. Leo's way. Cedarholm with the attack for the back row, dug by Hoffman. Now the set goes to Karlovics. Dig is sent over, so a free ball for Eckerd. Back to Karlovics. Dug by Garrett. Vadovaz tries to tip the block. Boatwright there for the dig. Set to Boatwright in the middle, goes over the block. Great dig by Kruglova, sends it over. Another free ball, the second touch. Reese puts it over and gets the kill. And the lead now is 10. What a first set for the Tritons. 23-13 is now the lead. Rio back to the service line. And she goes again near side. Kruglova with a nice pass into the middle to Garrett. Here's Vadovaz, dug by Simpson. And a Hoffman on the back row, and Hoffman going for the back right corner, misses wide. Point to St. Leo on the attack error. And it's the 6th attack error of the set for Eckerd. St. Leo has 9. Vadovaz will serve. Karlovics on the attack, sliding behind the setter Reese. And Stephanie puts away the kill. That's her second kill to go along with 2 blocks. And now the Tritons have it at set point. Just a very well played first set for Eckerd. St. Leo will fight off set point, at least on that rally, as they get the kill off the Triton block attempt that deflected over to the scores table. Eckerd still with a lot of points to play with here, leading by 9. Free ball sent over. Reese sets behind to Karlovics. And her attack goes on the wrong side of the antenna. Point to St. Leo. Tritons, again, do have a cushion here, but don't want to fool around too much and give St. Leo momentum heading into the second set. Here's an attack by Hoffman. Bounces off the hands of the block and just wide of the line as Eckerd takes the first set from St. Leo in dominant fashion, 25-16. We'll break for 3 minutes. Be back with set number 2 here from the MacArthur Center on the Triton Sports Network.